Anyway, happy Tuesday. Some more Bannerlord with the War Sales DLC. Let's see, story so far. Gimpy is of Nord culture, I believe. I remember that. I think that's how we started off. Currently level 24, long way before we hit 25. Focusing on one-handed weapons, specifically axes. Also doing the bow for reasons. A little bit of horse riding, more running around than anything else, because that's what you do on a boat. You don't ride a horse, because that's kind of dangerous. A little bit of smithing for him. Tactics, of course. Charming, very charming. Leadership is up there too. And also working specifically to get veterans respect. And this is so that bandits can be converted into regular troops. And the reason for that is because of the pirates that we capture. We've already have it so that when they join us, it doesn't affect our party's morale. The downside is they're only stuck to their 3 levels of troops, and I'd like them to be a little bit more specific, say to the Nord, berserkers or Vlandian crossbow. They can't be Vlandian, so can they be? Actually, it's these guys. So we have the chiefs. The chiefs can go cavalry, sturgeon, which we won't be doing. They'll be going berserkers because of we want them. Berserkers just seem to do well in the boats. So, I mean, we could take these guys too. It's the sturgeons. Just to have. Oh, they got crossbows? No, they don't have crossbows. They don't have crossbows. Why don't have crossbow skill then? Anyway, they do have shields, they have a lance, and they have a war sword. So they'd be okay on boat fights, but I just prefer the berserkers. Oops.
Please stop saying oops. You are making me look bad.
Me too. And the berserkers do. The berserker axe was a 2-handed weapon. I'm not sure. I think they do use it. Then they've got a sword, throwing axes, and a shield. So, very good for boat fights. So that's what we're going to be, that's why we want that particular skill for Gimpy. And then they also have the chance to do... No, it's berserker. So it's just the 2 types. Berserkers are the champions. The Duzernik, whatever. Yeah, but anyway, it's going to be mostly the berserkers for them. Because they work. So that's Gimpy's. That's his plan. We're almost there. Need to get 158 or 150 or 148, so we should be getting that today. A little bit of trade. Charming, of course, we already said. And steward, because, leading the army. A little bit of engineering. Mariner. And as far as getting extra boats for our fleet, because currently the most boats you can control in combat is 3, without getting higher rank stuff here, which in this case, it's one of these. Like right around 220. There we go, 200. So 200 for the +1 to. Nope, yeah, it's +1 to command limit. I don't think there's a lower one than that. So this is what we want to work on. So we have to get it all the way up to 220, which is quite a whiles away. It's how to learn weather storms and survive naval battles, repair ships, damage enemy ships. So this is important. It's not going up very quickly, but it's there. Again, we want to get some more boats in the combat would be nice. The downside to that, of course, is army. So figure each boat. We currently have a bunch of boats in our fleet, but we only get to break them 3 into combat. And each troop has, each ship has to have room for troops. And the bigger the boats, the more troops they can carry. So right now, I think we're for all 3, we can have at least 30 men per ship, which fills them up pretty decently, I think. Right? No, wait a minute. Sorry, 50. Math not working for me today. 50 men per ship, and during combat, the ships can carry more usually, but for combat purposes, so we're gonna need them. If we want 50 men per ship, we want at least for 3 ships it'd be 50. If we want to maintain that 50, Across 4 ships, I mean 200, which we're close to. 192 should be fine, especially just bringing a smaller ship. And we don't really have one big ship in the fleet anyway. Port. Since we're talking about the ships. Okay, so we have 7 ships currently in the fleet. We have the Wave Steed. This is a medium-class longship. Its main job in the fleet is to charge in and board other ships during combat. It's one of the main ships we have for that. Then Harnar's Bane. This is a... what is this? This is a Sandbook medium-sized ship too. And we use it mainly as a skirmisher. We load it up with archers, and it basically doesn't really engage as it sits back and pelts people with arrows. Red Viper, this is a Laberna. This was our flagship for quite a while. Got a nice little ram on the front of it, there in the water. Like I said, this was our flagship. It's fun to play, but it's no longer our flagship, but it's still in the fleet. Then we have a trade cog. This is for carrying stuff around because it's got the larger cargo capacity at 12,000 with a little bit of an upgrade. This one is to just 2,800, so the cogs are... When you have lots of junk carting around, or troops and supplies, these guys. Well, actually, it's not the troops thing. It's the supplies thing for food and whatever. Because you can see crew sizes, skeleton crew is 20. Combat is 20. Sorry, skeleton is 8. Combat is 20. And extra room is 10. So, basically, you can cart around 30 people. But only bring 20 into combat. Okay, and then we have another little burner for ramming. The plan was to have basically 2 ramming ships, the long ship, and then the skirmisher for combat purposes, until they found out you can only bring 3 ships into combat without the skills. So it's just kind of sitting off on the edge for now, not really being used. And then we've just that one last, and then this is another trade cog because we were running out of storage space basically. So we got 2 of the cogs, so we got a fair amount of space to carry stuff around, and they never see combat. And last but not least, this is our flagship, aka the one I drive. This is a heavy class Dromon. Skeleton crew 44. Combat, or maxed out crew for combat is 88, and then room for 44 more. And this ship is pretty much intended to be a skirmisher as well, mainly because it is. I mean, it came with a battering ram on it. So I said, whatever, just leave it there. If you need it, you need it. But the main important thing is it's got the ballista up front. And I just did swap out the ballista the ammunition. You get different ammunition types. You can do just a regular ballista. Effective against crews. Fire damage can be burned sails and light ships on fire. Grape shot. Very effective against crews. Heavy stone, very good at dealing damage to ships. This is the one we're actually using, the fire grape shot. So it does basically burning stones, the grape shot. So it's very effective against crews. Fire damage can burn sails and light ships on fire. Then the fire pot, same general idea. The main difference, as we found out in the last session, was the fire pot has a much shorter, it feels like it's a lot shorter range than the grape shot. And it fires faster. I think it fires faster, but it's shorter range. Effectiveness against the ships and the crews seems to be about the same as the grape shot, but again, the range seems to be shorter, but it does fire faster. Then heavy iron ballista, excellent at dealing damage to ships, and then that's that. So I'm more about beating the crap out of the crew, so that they, die faster, don't damage the ship so much, because if we recover the ship from combat, we get to sell it, and the less damage it has, the more it's worth. So, setting them on fire is fun, but we really don't want to damage the ships too much. It's more about taking out the crew, who, if anybody survives, become not slaves, they're prisoners, and then they get converted over to crew. So that's the fleet. Let's see, who else is in the party that's important? So our clan. Our family's up to 17. Clan tier of just over 4. Barely made that deadline into the last session. So I have Gimpy, of course. Vistram, aka Wifey, that's Gimpy's wife. Then Istrid, this is Gimpy's sister-in-law. This is the wife of Taco, actually. Taco is our youngest brother. And youngest sibling, too. Fenny is our sister, is a middle child. And then these are all the different infants running around. Veronica is Gimpy's oldest daughter, oldest child. Grayling is a niece. Scout is a second daughter. Hatbard is a nephew. Jarmos is another nephew. Mickey is first son, but third in line for inheriting the throne, so to speak. Nima is... Oh, that's our newest daughter. Typha is another niece, and Brian is another niece. So, a lot of females. Oh, and Volgrim, too. Oh, new nephew. Anyway, then we have Lucruza and Bob. They're husband and wife. Bob is our younger brother, oldest of the siblings. Oldest of our younger siblings, I should say. Any harpoon missiles? No. I guess that would be technically a ballista arrow, wouldn't it? Vukruz, you might want to refresh your browser. You seem to be behind the times here. You seem to be lagging some, and I'm not dropping frames. You seem to be behind a little bit. A little shorter range. Just a little. Oh, and then our companions. We need one more somewhere. But Tachi the Mad, normal combat guy. Gutrag, same deal. Melee, actually. Bregis is our healer, obviously. This guy is in training to be one of our governors at some point. Or engineer. No, he's in training to be a governor. The shipwright, he's technically in training to be a governor as well, but he's actually acting as our engineer at the moment, 79. Oh no, maybe we get that far. He's our engineer. This guy's training to be a governor, I think. And the Dude of the Black, she is a normal fighter type person. So each one of them are true elven sea lords. That would be me. You can't tell. You can't see my ears, but they're there. See, that's why I'm wearing the helmet, so you can't tell that I'm not an elf. Anyway, so that's that. Fiefs, we only own one city, Balgard. Last episode, we had to fight off a couple of sieges, but we managed to keep it. And yeah, that is Mithril. Of course, it's Mithril. Didn't look like it was Mithril. Downside to the city is that it only has 2 villages attached to it, but they are producing grain and iron ore, which means the city should have a brewery and a blacksmith. Oh, and our governor here is Istrid. That, again, is Taco's wife. So, the city. We should probably look to see how that's doing, because we haven't checked that recently. Okay, manager of the town. So, loyalty is always an issue, mainly because the owner's culture is different than ours, and the governor's culture is different too, of course. Mail on the sea ships means so much more rust. Not if you rub them down in salt all the time. I'm sure that goes fine. That goes... No, it doesn't. No, that's the opposite of what you want to do. Anyway, settlement tax. So, yeah. Construction's there. So we could build stuff if we want, but we're not currently, because once we switch this daily thing off, it's 3 bonus the loyalty. But as you can see from the numbers... Oh, the loyalty drift is 0.2. A heroic leader? Who's a heroic leader? Is that her? Is a heroic leader her, or is that Gimpy? Security is a good thing. So expected change is 2.72. So yeah, so when we turn this off, we start losing loyalty. So we have to get this loyalty up, and hopefully the stuff starts changing over, like security kicks in a little bit better, and the loyalty drift might be better too. But yeah, we need to get the loyalty up. This is the downside to taking cities, or anything actually, cities or castles, if you don't have the same culture. That loyalty penalty is really harsh. So Yeah. But at least they've got food. They're happy. Militia's going up, security's going up, and garrison's going up. So we're good. And I'd had money in here to build stuff, but yeah, we lost too much loyalty and had to switch back. So anyway, that's where our city's at. So the plan for today. Oh yeah, we're currently a vassal of the Nords, of course. Currently at war with Kuzate. We're actually winning this war for the most part. That progress of 15. Consider making peace. There's no support for making peace because we're winning. So they don't really want to go to peace. Show kingdom comparison bars. Doesn't turn them off. Show recent events. Autumn. So, those are I've taken prisoner by that guy. New owner of Tuskar is the Monchung. So, oh, they took that back. That castle down to the south. We took it in the last session, but it wasn't given to us, so it was lost because we'll just say some people are really bad at protecting their stuff. Of course, the downside is I can't really go anywhere because every time I leave, we have issues. Where do we want to go? So again, the black and the orange, that's the Nords. Could go try to take the castle back. The problem is holding. Oh, this is what I was thinking of Offstring. Is creating a little army to roam around to deal with the bad guys that are floating around. But there aren't too many of them, I don't think. Let's go kill some pirates. See if we can find some pirates. Forgot nobody to recruit. Never mind. So storm off to the north. Some raiders out there looking for trouble. Here, look, I'm telling you not to go into the storm because it's dangerous. Okay, first fight of the day. Never take your life, no plan to do that, so... Okay, so this is loaded. So the first thing we look at, or try to look at, is which way are the sails on the top of our ships going? They are going right to the back, so that means the wind's in our face. So the wave steel, your job is to ram stuff. You go from over there. Little skirmisher, you go over there. Stay out of our way, please. Front, and so Gimpy is leading. Is in the flagship. Mostly archers there, or focus on them. The wave steed is mostly infantry. And that's led by Vukruz as the captain there. And then down here is Vistran, this is Wifey. So Vukruz is not... I think she's Empire culture, one of the empires. And Wifey here is actually Nord. So she's a pretty good sailor. And people on the troops. So we got 84, 36, and 40. See, shipmaster, boatswain, mariner, with really high numbers there. Vukruz isn't horrible. Actually, Vukruz probably shouldn't be a captain, in all honesty. Shipwright, he's better. Because, you know, shipwright. Yeah, we're going to have to swap Vukruz out. Oops. There, and this is Wifey. infantry influence. She's actually better in that one. Wifey is. Go. There it is. Okay. You go and drink your tea. I'm sure you will. I wouldn't expect you to do anything different. I'd be highly disappointed if you did. Anyway. Off we go. Oh yeah. Charge.
Soldiers!
Skirmish. Yep, so the wind is blowing to our face, so no sails for us. But that's what all the oars are for. Bad guys can barely see them. Here they come. There's the grape shot. A little short. That might hit. So yes, we can actually control this. Limited shots too, went down to 19. Got a little hit. Ah. Take out the sails. Or not. Overshot that one. There we go. Look, set him on fire. Closer. Going a little higher. Waves don't help. Oof. Let's go off to the side a little. Do more damage. Uh-oh, friendly fire. We must be on the ships. Who needs arrows when you have grape shot? I'm out of ammo. Okay, board.
Enemy towards border tactics!
I think we won. It's time to bring along a ship of the line or two. This is a ship of the line. It just doesn't say it's a ship of the line, but that's what it is. Lost 8, 12 wounded. Picked up 18 prisoners, though. So we'll take... Oh, only 13 survived. It's at 18. So... Sea Raider Warrior. Yeah, we can promote you. bows. Sturgeons. Okay, so these guys. Can rope you in there. You too. There we go. A little bit small for that. You don't know how big it is. So not horrible stuff, but we have better across everybody, I'm pretty sure. Somebody leveled up. And the Silver Pelican, a medium long ship. So that'll be worth a little bit of money. Okay, since we're right here on the shoreline, we're going to go pick up some more troops, maybe. Recruits, not troops. Recruits. Oh, look at all of them just waiting around. Might as well go over here too. Pick somebody up. This should be Nord culture, so... I hope it's Nord culture. Looks like... Yeah, it is. Oh, he's been over here in a while. Can't recruit from castles. Okay, we're doing for leveling up, so not Gimpy. Tonko's got a point to spend. How long has he been sitting on that? So he's gonna be mostly a fighter type. Must be doing two-handed, but I don't think he has a two-handed axe. I thought I gave him one. Throwing, athletics. More athletics. Fenny. Fenny is sister. She's supposed to be more of an governor type person. Steward's fine. This is not horrible. Engineer's always good. Trade's okay. Leadership's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Athletics is fine. Tactics? Is there a governor thing for tactics? I think there usually is. Or not. It's pretty far away. Way up there. Plus 20% fortification bonus to the governed settlement. It's a long way for tactics. Governor, more income. So let's work on the lead stewardship stuff. Okay, who else? Somehow we've been missing points to spend. Bob the bear. Bob is our brother. He is going to be... Oh, actual mariner thing to do. So brute force, personal, plus 50% kicking and bashing damage. As a captain, melee knockback dealt by crew. Or personal, plus 30% shield hit points, and as a captain, plus 30% damage to shields dealt by crew. Yes, please. All set. Now we're in a storm, aren't we? It's supposed to help my boat swing, right? It's supposed to help our skill on that. Is anybody here to recruit? Should be. Not a lot. Somebody's been here recently, probably. So we're 10 short. My boat. Nord younglings. So here these are our basic recruits, and we do 3 to 1, 3 infantry to 1 range. So 1, 2, 3. That works. Why? Because archers don't die as fast as the infantry do. That's the way it is. It's up to 185. Okay, so manage the fleet. So we did pick up the long ship that we didn't really want. Where are you? It's not the Grey Serpent, it's the... Did I not pick it up? Did I? I'm so stupid. I thought I grabbed it. I could have swore I grabbed that other ship. Oh. I swore I grabbed it. Or maybe I'm limited to how many ships I can have total. But our repairs are awfully high. Because of that storm, probably. Oh well, repair them all. Hey, Greyling, welcome back. But I've had extra ships too. Yeah, it's okay, it's only money. Oh, we leveled up. Wait a minute. That can't be right. 223? Over limit. No. It just said 223, didn't it? There's like this little bonus that kicks in for reasons, and it screws with me. It screws with me by doing this. Because it gets us up over 200, but then we do something else and the bonus goes away. So, youngling. Get rid of one of these guys. Screwing me over. And now 223, because we're at water at sail, right? Is that what it is? What's going on here? It's a size limit. It's a sacred destiny. That last little thing, that plus 19. I don't know where that's coming from exactly. but it only affect weren't on the water, which makes no real sense. Sacred Destiny. That's what's doing that. How's that? That doesn't help us, because as soon as you fill this up and you go on land, they start leaving you because they're, because they're too many people. See, now we have to find somebody to fight so we can lose a couple of people. Hey, look, we're being sieged. 1,100. Tanker. Oh, we took that castle back. I am not in the running, so I'm going to go with abstaining. That we don't burn any influence on stuff I don't really care about. So, peace. Still no peace. Their total strength, their higher strength. Casualties inflicted, though, killed more of them. Towns, castles, stuff. So, this crap again. Can I form an army out here? Cannot create an army while your party is at sea. You suck. After the freedom of Yemsen has arrived. Sure, why not? Gonna need the money. I'm gonna lose the city because nobody's gonna come help defend the city. There's not enough there anyway. Even if I were to form an army, they wouldn't get here in time. More than likely. Can't see where they are anyway. Well, that town is out of reach for me. We're gonna have to come take it back again. They just went into the storm. Huh? Get over there. Fortunately, I can't get on the ground from here. There's no sea, no towns sitting on the water. Oh, maybe I can. Can I start an army? Days, 8 hours. These guys would pick up really quick, but does that work?